And now you're heading over to part 2 of that episode right over there. All right, everyone, we are back with Victor from Litewater. But brother, that was a great podcast there. Let's talk about what you do outside of creating deuterium depleted water. You know, I know it's a lot of work, and you've been deep in the research and the science for, you said, multiple decades at this point. So what does the Victor outside of the work world do?
I like to do a lot of stuff. You know, I'm a consummate reader, writer, and I like to get out there in the world. I'm you know, when I had more time, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like Litewater takes a lot of my time. So, but when I had more time, I'm really big in the water. So my favorite thing to do would be like to hike, trail or no trail, to springs, hot springs, fresh water sources. I've just been all around the world. I've just been crazy about
that's so cool
about that. Tracking down spring water sources. It's fun because it incorporates everything. You know, you have a destination to get to, a payoff at the end. It's hard work. It's out in nature. I'm a big water person. I lived in Hawaii for a long time, so anytime I get to be on the ocean is a big bonus. Yoga. I practiced yoga ever since my early 20s. So I'm
a long time.
I'm quite into that. So anything that makes me feel good. So, you know, that's nothing competitive like what you're doing. It's just incredible. I mean,
no ego trip here. Like I said, I like doing hard things, and it took off after 2017 for me. So I just head in.
No, it's amazing because I love the meditative aspect of cross country running, and I love trail running too. That's a big one for me. I really enjoy that. My favorite one is Kalalau Trail on Kauai. It's a 12-mile run, and or hike. I mean, you can walk it. You can.
Well, I'm sure it's a little bit of uphill.
It's up and down. It's up and down. It's crossing streams. It's a lot of it puts you in the present moment. So a lot of these things we do, like what you're doing, is a meditation. It's an active 100%. Meditation. So so this is with benefits, right? Yeah. Like we were talking about heart rate and how low you've gotten your base rate, which is just phenomenal. And I think that will get you on deuterium depletion, and you could place
shrink it, right?
You want.
Shrink that deuterium, increase the mitochondria, and run.
And then it'll give you an unfair advantage against your.
I'll take anything I can get, because I'm not that pro that's getting paid to do this. This is like a fun hobby where I push myself beyond where I probably, or most people think I should. I think I should go there, but.
Well, it's incredible. It's really incredible that what you do, and I would love to. You know, like I ran a marathon, but I never ran anything longer. So to hear that you're doing like marathons for training to do ultras is
it comes with the territory. Cool. Listen, if you asked me in 2016 if I ever thought I would be doing this, I'd say you're nuts. And it was my first marathon that put me in so much discomfort, but going through it and getting to the other end was like, I think I could do more. And that's just been the evolution, and that's really essentially, I created the Human Powered Life podcast from our other podcast, but before was, I think there's so much missing potential that we all have, and we're just either we don't want to have it, or we're afraid to see it, or don't even know it's there. And we can go so much farther.
It could be all the above, but really, you got to put the work in. You got to put the time. You got to put the time in. That's all. That's all 100%. It is. It's not only the time, but you have to do it consistency. You have to have a good habit. So you just created a good habit for yourself, and you saw that you liked it, and next thing you know, you look back and go, "Did I just do that?"
Yeah, well, that's what it's like, right? That's for sure. And I think that's with anything in life, whether it's business or like my podcast or running or like you with Litewater. So I want to bring it back to Litewater for a second.
Sure.
So you've come so far. We have a few years. This company is growing. People are seeing it and feeling and experiencing the impact of drinking this water, like we were sharing earlier. What's the future? Like what's like something you're excited about that's coming up?
I'm most excited about building a factory here in the United States.
Oh wow! Okay.
That's our goal. That's our goal in the next few years to do that. It's a big project.
Okay.
Very, very big actually.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge, a technical and engineering challenge. So I'm very excited about that.
Cool.
I'm excited. I'm also excited about doing some studies or partnering up with some athletes and showing the world what deuterium depletion does for athletics. Like I've seen what it does for people that are sick, what deuterium depletion does. I've seen what it does to increase your self-healing ability. I've seen what it does for longevity or I mean skin. People tell me I have good skin, you know. Okay, fine, thank you, but it's a simple thing. Sure. It's deuterium depletion. It works. So, but I'm really excited about the human potential, and so building a factory here in the U.S. and getting it more used by athletes for proving out its efficacy for athletic performance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's improving mitochondrial function, I mean, I don't see how it wouldn't, right? Like, I think those are just the effects that are going to happen.
And you see this, and the studies that already have been done in Eastern Europe just show you what's going to happen. Yeah. You're gonna see, and I mean, the funny thing is they're not going to be able to ban it, right? It's not a drug. It's not. It is a performance enhancer, but the performance enhancement is not the water. It's your body is 20% or more depleted in deuterium, so they're gonna have a very hard time keeping it from people. So it could potentially force mass adoption of this in athletics. If somebody it's gonna take some time and some convincing. But as soon as people use it and prove it to themselves and start winning some events, it's going to be cool, you know. So I'm very excited about this.
I think the big, like with the win, like just coming from an endurance athlete, even sprinters or basketball, it doesn't make a difference really. You know, I think where athletes really win is where they can perform at 100%, their 100%, and then recover fast. And when you have improved mitochondrial function, that happens also. You know, the recovery is huge. It's purely that's the win. Yeah, I think for the athletes, they got to go at 100%, which is going to be more than their normal 100%, but they're also going to recover faster. You know, I'm not the scientist, but I mean, basic anatomy, microbiology, I mean, it's okay. The mitochondria is going to function better, which means cellular function, metabolism, it's all going to be faster. It's all
going to be faster, absolutely. Yeah. And when you're deuterium depleted, if you want to keep the weight you have, you're going to have to eat more.
But your
metabolism is much faster. So that's the initial proof that shows you, okay, this deuterium depletion thing is doing something.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking. I'm looking forward to those things.
Well, I'm excited for you, man. This is like a cool journey. I didn't realize how new. I mean, obviously the science is not new, but how new the company is and the growth, and now bringing this to the U.S. so you can hopefully have facility here to produce, you know.
That's the goal. 20 plus years ago, if you wanted to buy a liter of deuterium depleted water, it would have cost you like $1,000. Okay. Wow. Now it's $20 a liter, and eventually it'll be less than that. It'll be half that. So it's just to make it takes a lot of energy. So so I'm excited for this next phase of evolution of our company, and really I'm just feel so happy because I get testimonials every week, people calling me and saying, "Hey, this is done something for me, Vic." I go, I'm glad because originally this started off as a selfish endeavor, right? I was doing it for me. So, and now I see people are getting actual benefits. So I'm very, very humbled and very blessed by it.
Yeah. Well, it's a great story, and it's still in the writing right now. So I'm excited.
It's still in the writing. We're just getting into. Just finishing Act 1, about to go
exactly. The rehearsals, right? We're in here. So Victor, this has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody, make sure you head over to drinklightwater.com. I believe with the early emails that we were sending back and forth, I think there's like a 10% off their first recurring order or something like that if they go over to the site.
Actually, we can give you a code.
Yeah.
We should. This isn't live, right?
So no, this is not live. But if it's human powered, keep it easy.
Yeah, that's good. That's code works, and you'll get 10%. Human powered, you'll get 10% off your first order. We also have a lab, deuteriumtest.com, which tests saliva for your deuterium levels. I'll also test it.
Okay, cool.
We'll also, you got to know if it's working for you. Why are you spending all this money on deuterium depletion? You have to know if it's working. So we have a lab, and we can measure your deuterium level in the body. We can also measure water and other liquids. But primarily what people do is it's not important to do a baseline, but you can. It's just, it's just going to spend, you're gonna pay for it. But you can pretty much guess what you are starting into it. Let's just say 150, depending on where you live. Your deuterium level will be 150 ppm, and your goal is to get it down by 16 to 20%, get it down to the 120 ppm range. So after 3 months or more, you can test yourself again and see if you got that, and then you just maintain it. Or if you can't afford to maintain it, you do it as much as you can, because it's
right.
You cycle it. It works. It still works.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody. Victor from Litewater, dude, appreciate it. Much love. Keep up the good work and keep up the fight. And looking forward to seeing some good things from you in the future here.
Yep. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So you're still here. Awesome. I want to thank you so much for watching part 2 of this episode. Make sure you scroll down on the page you're on right now and join our tribe of human-powered life heroes. You definitely want to be the first to get information on new episodes, new videos, product launches, live events, affiliate discounts, and so much more. So have a great day, evening, or night, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.